Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can't. I can't. Y'all chill out, chill out. Chill out. They be get me hype. Oh, I think I heard the bells. That means
You're not having it today.
huh?
You're not having it today. What's wrong, friend Takara?
She cute in her shirt. That's what's wrong.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. I'm waiting on my assistant.
Oh, bet.
By me. So won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Won't you please? What? Stand by me. All right. Hello. Hello and welcome to TT&T, where we spotlight entrepreneurs, independent artists, and everyday people. And you may go somewhere and you may hear that, but you won't be at TT&T because we only do that here. All right, are y'all ready for today's show? Everybody say yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
This is what we be talking about Facebook. All right, and we here at TT&T. We here at TT&T have the livest audience on this side of the South. So give yourself a round of applause. We love you here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. But make sure you give us those thumbs up. Let us know you're in the building as soon as you walk in. Okay. We love you guys here at TT&T. We would play a game, but I have one request. Can we try to sing these songs the right way? Okay, so I'm going to give, this is a version of
What you
Off
mean
the
the right
Dome.
way?
Wait a minute.
Not like
I feel a little shade. What is that a little shade, Titan?
Can you clarify
It's
the right
not a
way?
little bit. It's not a little
Like,
bit.
what's the wrong
All that
way?
craziness. I want to hear your vocal cords. I want to open yourself up. You guys are skilled, so I want to hear that.
Titan, you look
Let them
handsome
hear it
today.
tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate
7
it.
years.
Thank you.
You look at
So,
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God gets all the glory. God gets all the glory.
all right. All right, y'all. So let's play a game, Off the Dome, where I'm going to give you a word. And I need you to give me a song with this word either in the title or in the song. Are you guys ready?
Okay, and we supposed to be singing for real.
Please.
I ain't doing no warming up.
You don't even, you know what? You
Allergies
already
has
blessed
been.
by the best.
I
You
might
blessed
sing a
by the
little
best. Don't
baritone
worry about it.
tonight. I might sing in a lower key.
Please don't. All right. All right. Takara Hine, your first word is blessed. You're on mute. We can't hear nothing you said.
Okay, get it. Hey, let them use you. Yeah, let them use you. Yeah, sing it, friend.
All
Sing it.
right.
Sing it.
I know that's
That,
right.
that's what's up.
I know that's right.
Listen,
Hey,
listen,
put the
listen.
hands up.
Sing
Put the
it.
hands up.
Yes. Come on, take me in.
We
Take me
didn't hear
in.
nothing you said because you was on
I
mute.
was on mute.
Hey, we
We're
didn't hear
blessed
nothing
in
you
the
said because
city,
you was on mute.
blessed in the field. We're
It's his
blessed
turn
when
now.
we come and when we
We heard
go.
it. We heard it.
We cast down every stronghold.
Am
Sickness
I?
and poverty must cease, for the devil is defeated. We are blessed.
Yeah, that's it.
All
That's
right.
good.
Okay, mute, whatever. I
I
still
don't
did
know
it.
what
The devil is
happened.
defeated because I'm still blessed.
Oh yeah.
Titus, what movie? let's, let's just listen. I can't today, y'all. I can't. Oh my
Hey,
goodness! If
Bishop
he
Carey.
starts, y'all, I'm gonna have to give him a movie. Um, this Titus, this.
This.
Mm-hmm. Please.
Okay. This is the day. I'm trying.
Thank you.
This
Thank you.
is
Thank you.
the
Just thank you.
day that the Lord has made. There you go.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. Ooh, wait, Jesus. Okay, Takara, your word is hallelujah.
My hallelujah belongs to you.
Who's singing that?
My hallelujah belongs to you. 'Cause you deserve it.
Mm.
You deserve it. You deserve
Oh
it.
yes. Oh
You
yes.
deserve
Oh
it.
yes. Oh yes.
My hallelujah.
All right.
Let him use you.
All right.
Let him use you.
Y'all ever seen that movie Sing? Sing? I thought you was gonna sing that Halloween. Titus, your word is victory.
Um. Everybody say VICTORY. Say VICTORY. Kimberell. Victory. I got the victory. Victory. I got the victory. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I thought you was gonna have to. I thought you was pinning Hartman. All right, Takara, your word, and we are almost out of time. But Takara, your word is come.
Mm. Come, come, let us adore him. Kneel down before him. Worship and adore him. Come, come, let us adore him. Kneel down before him. Worship and adore him. Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. And then how first?
Oh,
Emmanuel. We worship you.
you.
All right, Titus, the last and final word is
Last and
live.
finest word, okay?
Final word, last
Final word,
Final
not
word,
finest
okay?
word.
Final
Final
word,
word.
okay?
Live, live.
Cause you're gonna live to see it happen. Live, 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 live.
Live, 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 live.
Live, 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 live,
Live,
live.
live, live.
Cause
Yeah, sing it, Titus.
you're gonna live to see it happen.
All right. All right, y'all. He did good. Okay. All right, y'all. Goodness gracious, they just couldn't stop. All right, Titus, it's on you for our commercial break, and we'll bring our guest on in here.
All right, guys, we're gonna get our guest in. Like, we're gonna go before we do that. While we're doing that, actually, we're gonna get into some music. We had a Dallas artist who released some music not too long ago, and I like the song, and I think it has some good content in it. So we're gonna play it tonight because we are TTNT, where we spotlight indie artists, entrepreneurs, and everyday people. All right. All right, so we're gonna get into Mandy #Mandy situation.
Sorry, I'm busy. What are you doing here? You thought that you were able to keep this from me. I've been following all of the clues of where you've been going with who, and who you've been giving it to. I'm living my biggest fear that you go and break my heart. I'm finally accepting the truth, but looking in the eye, I might lose ya. Yeah, I'm a loser. I made the choice to overlook the obvious and go against my better judgment. I just wanted to be wrong. You hide and lock your phone and leave it under the pillow. You turned into a stranger that I never met before. It's looking like 1 + 1 = 3. Thinking about her when you're touching on me. We got a situation. She don't fit the equation. Baby, something just ain't adding up. I'm doing the math, boy, you're dividing the love. We got a situation. Hold up, boy, I ain't done. Put your bags down. You can't run from all the shit we need to talk about. Like the time you disappeared on the weekend. And before you lie, remember all the messages I found with X and O's up in your phone of how she's gonna do you good as soon as you come over. Dinner dates and matinees, receipts all in your clothes. You thought I didn't know? It's looking like 1 + 1 = 3. Thinking about her when you're touching on me. We got a situation. She don't fit the equation. Baby, something just ain't adding up. I'm doing the math, boy, you're dividing the love. We got a situation. We got a situation. Boy, I've given up and now I'm running on empty. This time it's over, there's no second chance. I can't keep losing myself over you. My piece of us now, it's my turn to choose. I'm choosing me. Hide up and leave. Get what you deserve. I'm no longer concerned. 1 + 1 = 3. Thinking about her when you're touching on me. We got a situation. We got a situation. Baby, something just ain't adding up. I'm doing the math, boy, you're dividing the love. We got a situation. We got a situation.
Well, yes, sir.
If, give it up for the audience. They are on time tonight, so we appreciate them. Come on, give it up. HR will not be called tonight.
Who?
I
You said
HR.
HR? I hope they'll ever be called because HR is
I
here.
mean, they've been late a couple of times, and so
HR is on it, giving
Oh.
tax returns and writing
okay. So y'all, if you ain't heard that artist, that is Mandy, all the way from Dallas. #Mandy. Let me say it like that. That's how you will find her on Spotify, all the digital outlets. Go get her latest single, Situation. She wrote it with like 2 other people. We actually talked about that on Lyric Talk like 2 weeks ago, and we broke it down, talked about the lyrics, and that was a good show. So now let's get to this show, TTNT, where we spotlight indie artists, entrepreneurs, and everyday people. And today we have our special guest all the way from the Houston area, Mr. Terrence Williams himself. What's up, Terrence?
Nothing, I can't call it. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. Why you say long?
I work today and I have to prep. I have a wedding coming up, and my best
Hey,
friend's birthday is Friday, so you know how that is.
that's what's up. So we're gonna get into it tonight. Just relax, like just have fun with us tonight. Those that are meeting Terrence for the first time, this is the first time my co-hosts have met. Me and Terrence met through Facebook, just chatting through Facebook. And so we talking about weddings tonight. And I'm pretty sure if you know somebody that's going to get married, go ahead and tag them in this post. If you have questions about wedding, event planning, this is the show that you want to watch so we can, just diverse a little bit. So I'm gonna start off, and then my co-host is gonna chime in and just, we're just gonna have fun. All right. So my question to you tonight is like, how did you get started in the wedding business?
So I've been doing weddings for 16 years now. Wow, I feel old. But I went to school for culinary arts, and I thought I wanted to be a chef. In my practicum class, one of the assignments was to pull an event out of a hat, and that event happens to be someone's wedding. I was supposed to just do the catering side for the class, but the person who I had, they didn't have a wedding, or they were going to do something in the backyard. And I was like, oh, it's a big day. Let's make it something special. And I kind of just got some stuff together, done centerpieces and linens, and the rest is history. From there, I've been booked every year since.
Like booked and busy, huh?
Booked and busy, yes.
That's what's up. So what is your favorite thing about actually planning a wedding?
On the planning side, it would be bringing someone's vision to life. To talk about something, we all have dreams and visions in our head, but to actually talk about it and be able to have someone realize that we were able to transform what they were thinking into reality, that's got to be my biggest reward from doing weddings.
So do you normally take these visions and based upon somebody's budget, or you like what is because some people can have I want angels in the ceiling. What was that, the Tyler Perry movie?
Right. Visions are definitely based on budgets, so
Okay.
I will scale your vision back if you don't
Not
have
scale.
a budget to fit your vision.
So you've had to reel some people in and say, okay.
Right. I mean, and it's all about just being practical. You have to live after that one day. So I try to make sure I let brides know that we're going to do whatever we can to make your day as special as possible, but you don't want to break the bank trying to impress, and then we get lost, the love get lost and things like that. So I try to make sure we bring your vision to life in a reasonable manner.
That's what's up. Now, audience, we want to just let you know, if you want to ask questions, go ahead and put those in the chat. I'm watching the chat, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking to see who's on, see you have questions. So far, we got some supporters already of you, Terrence. We got Sparkle Gullery. If I said that right, we got Susan Granville on here, Bishop Designate Kearney on here, Donnelly Songbird Smallwood. And look like we got Rachel Reed on here. So thank you guys for watching. If you can do us a favor and Terrence a favor, share this video. You never know who might need a wedding or need him to help plan their next event. So make sure that you're sharing this video so we can get the traction on tonight. So I'm gonna relinquish my stance because I could talk. And my coworkers, they be jealous sometimes because my vernacular.
At his school where he work at, where he teach kids music.
Just because you think you cute tonight, come on, look
it's
now.
It's not a thing because you gave me the compliment, right? And I didn't say anything.
Did, but you
we won't have this banter tonight. I did a little self-love today, so it's that you just getting all this energy.
But it's shining through.
Hey, listen. I'll be checking my DMs right after this. No, just I'm playing. I'm so playing on that. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I'm gonna relinquish my stance and let's go to Madam Secretary. I'm gonna mute my mic.
We just gonna knock you off the stool. Okay. All right. Hi, how are you
I
doing?
am good. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm glad you're here. I'm such a hopeless romantic. And so I'm the person you're gonna have to be like Scalebacks is because I want the light, I want the camera, I want the feeling, I want my room to have candles and music, and my bridesmaids to have on robes
Now, Madam
that
Secretary,
say,
she gonna want to have
say,
lashes.
I thought you was muted. I
She wanna
thought
have
she did
lashes.
y'all.
I'm just saying she gonna want to have her lashes. Like her dress might look like a lash. I'm just saying.
Anyways, perfectly planned. Was not Titus when he unmuted his mic. Anyway, let's move right along. I am the person you have to scale back. So you get to live that every time, like everywhere you get to see when the lights are light. I mean, when the eyes go, I mean, just shine for yes, wow, that's amazing. So, what's your favorite part? What's your favorite? Also,
Um,
what do you look for?
Oh, I have a lot of favorite parts, but one of the most special things that I've seen or that I've grown to love over the years and I look forward to is a dad seeing his daughter like right before because like basically y'all know how it is. It's like top flight security to see the bride before the wedding start. I don't even let daddies in. So once we get that bride like in place at the door, we have dad go join, and it's like the most special moments. Like I've heard so many good stories from dads, and like just normally you think the bride crying because she going to meet her husband. Her daddy most likely made her cry before I opened that door.
Oh wow. Oh, that's the buzz down for me. That right there is very sentimental. Okay. And okay, so how if it's a difficult situation, how do you get that bride back on track? Because I've seen Bridezilla, all of the works. I look at all of them. And for me, I feel like she's that way because she wants what you're saying, that perfect day. And so how do you get her back on track?
So my thing is to steer things away from the bride. That's my job. That's where I come in. That's why I tell people you need a wedding planner. You don't want to have to deal with the phone calls and the mess ups and the mishaps on your wedding day. So that's why I always tell people like book a wedding planner and then let me take on that. But if it does so happen to reach the bride's line or to reach the bride and I have to go in and calm her down, it's usually easy for me because I'm a real joking, jovial person. And I just go in and crack a joke, kind of like get you back on track. Like we gonna keep it rolling. It's your special day. We gonna make sure it works out. I already got X, Y, and Z in place for whatever didn't happen. Like no makeup artist, I got somebody back up. No photographer, we gonna make it a camera phone with, and like we gonna figure it out. Last minute, first minute, whatever it takes, we gonna make sure your day is your day.
Yes. Okay. I love that. And then where do you do most of your weddings? Like I take pictures and I have a sweet spot. I like the background to be already set. So when you enter into the picture, it's easy work. So what's your sweet spot in like wedding planning?
I like outdoor weddings. I think with Texas weather, they're unpredictable, so you always have to have a plan B, C, and D. But for the most part, I feel like it gives the most scenery. It gives the most love. Like you said, the candle theme. I want to get married outside and then walk into a reception that's lit up with candles and the music playing.
Yes.
Like I
I
want
know this,
it got to be a flow for me. So I'm
yes.
all for outdoor weddings, any type of outdoor venue, especially if it's like a garden type theme or just something with a scenery, a skyline or something. I'm here for it.
Yes, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I want to talk to you a little bit later. I'm
Okay.
just gonna put in my little bid. I love the candles that float in the water. I love the floating candles. They do something to me. And maybe a little crystal at the bottom or some glitter. But anyways, I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass it on. I just had to put that on in there.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Madam Secretary. Titus, do we have any questions right now in the chat? Hi, Mr. Terrence Williams. How are you?
We
I'm
we
good. How
currently
are you?
we currently do not have any yeah.
Do we have time for my questions, or are we going to commercial break?
Let's go to let's go to a commercial break, and then we'll chime in your questions. So y'all,
All righty.
we're here to support indie artists, entrepreneurs, and everyday people. So we're gonna hop into another indie artist, Shedrick Rowry, If You Really Love Me.
We've been attending a peaceful protest. It just wound up as sort of a moment of Sunday calm in what's been a very turbulent weekend. The National Guard troops were deployed, but they held back or stood back in this case. But over the past 24 hours, security forces have been showing more aggressive tactics in dealing with
It's been well over 400 years, but we are still standing here, crying the same old tears. We just want to be free, and beyond that we can be, and not have our lives taken. So free mind to lead. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. We see progress, and then we get attacked. Another hashtag, another tragedy. Just stop the violence against my family. If you really love me, if you really love me, if you really love me, don't just say you love me, don't just say you love me. If you really love me, all the killing in the streets, oh, it should be not in the home of the brave, not in the land of the free. We've got to have the conversation to fix what's wrong with our nation. We need justice to roll. We have an obligation. 2 steps forward, I'm moving up now. 3 steps back, no. We see progress, and then we get attacked. Another hashtag, another tragedy. Just stop the violence against my family. If you really love me, if you really love me, if you really love me, don't just say you love me, don't just say you love me. If you really love me, hey, I think it's time to dream.
Come through, audience. Come through. You better want your
Okay,
paycheck. You better
checks
want
was
your
on time.
paycheck.
Checks was
Show
on time.
up. Show up.
They
That's what I'm
went
talking about.
cash to that Walmart, the money center.
So you mean they check is minus $4 then, huh? Right?
Listen, at this point, it's so big. It's so big that they don't even care about the cash up fee.
Shout- Before we get into it, Takara, we did have a couple of questions from our audience. Susan Granville asks, "Do you travel to do weddings?"
I do. Yes. I'm mostly based in Texas, but I have ventured out to Louisiana, and I will entertain bids from any state. So check out my Facebook page, Perfectly Planned Events. It's under construction right now, but as soon as we get it up, we got to update with some post-pandemic pictures. Most of the pictures on there are before the pandemic, but yeah, definitely travel.
Cool. Latoya Williams says, how do you deal with overbearing parents?
Oh wow. Over most parents are overbearing. Wow, that one stumped me.
Uh,
Basically you just have to let them know, like, it's not, like it's not your day. Like I'm here to please the bride, or to make sure that her day goes her way.
mhm.
So, you just kind of have to politely put them in their place.
Okay. Politely put them into place. Cool. Let's see. We have Sparkle, who says, do you only do weddings or other events as well?
No, everything from the small intimate dinner to the biggest wedding you could think of. Anything you can think of, we can probably do some type of coordination for you. So just reach out.
Cool. And I'll do this one more, and then we'll come back after Takara. It says, what's the best advice you can give a couple that's about to get married and planning the wedding?
Take your time, plan ahead, and expect hiccups. A lot of people just think because they planned, it's gonna go just that way. But I always tell brides to expect the unexpected. Expect something to happen that you just wasn't expecting.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna let the audience still type in their questions, and I'll have Takara go ahead and take over.
Mr. Terrence, it's so great to finally meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you once again for coming on the show. I had a question that I wanted to ask. I know that a lot of people have small weddings, big weddings, medium-sized weddings, but they also have very large wedding parties, attendees. How do you accommodate the attendees versus the wedding party?
Oh, so like I said, I've been doing weddings for 16 years, so times have changed from when I first started, where we were sticking to, people would say 8 bridesmaids are too many. And just last year I done one with 18 on each side. So
Was it just a mass choir?
Wait. 18 bridesmaids and 18 groomsmen?
Yes, and plus like a host of kids. So I always tell brides, the bigger the wedding.
About that story. I'm interested.
How did that work out? It was interesting, but it was worth it, because see, it doesn't matter the size of the bridal party when it's real love. Like if you honestly ask your genuine and true friends, the people who are there for you, your supporters, to be in your wedding, you don't have all of those problems. The problems come when you ask cousin-in-law from work, and he got 13 friends and I only had 6, so now I gotta add 6 extra people, like those are when the problems come in. This big wedding party, it was a big thing to try to orchestrate, to try to keep all of these people together, especially at rehearsal. We like to talk and do our own thing. So I have a team of people that work behind me as well. So that was the challenging part, but because it was all love and mostly family, brothers, sisters, extended family, it worked just fine. Like they all got along. I didn't have to do I don't want to walk with this person, or I don't want to stand by this person situation. So it worked out.
You get that? Like people don't want to be standing and walking with certain people?
Oh, yes. That's a normal.
Or when they're cute and they want to walk with the cute one.
It's hey, weddings are interesting. If I could write a tell-all, it'll probably be a bestseller.
Wow. I think my next question would be like, I know it can get a little time consuming as well. How do you manage the bride's time with the whole party? Because I know like eating, that you're never going to eat. You might as well pack your doggy bag because everybody wants your attention as a bride. Exactly. So how do you manage that time? Sorry, Tam, but it's true. Everybody wants the attention of the bride. So how do you manage that night for her?
So basically, the best way to do that is to send a timeline. I kind of give them a structured schedule of how their night is going to go. And of course,
Mhm.
hiccups and bumps in the road may deter us from that, but we try to stick to that timeline as much as possible. The best thing to do is to give the bride and groom their food first, and they ain't even trying to eat. It ain't the fact
They
that
ain't
they
gonna
don't
eat.
want to
They're
eat.
not gonna
It's
eat.
like they ain't even trying to eat. They ready for the party part to come on because they done the love part. So they snack a little bit, and then while the rest of the room is being served, you let them work the room. Let them go
Right.
get those pictures out the way. Let them go get those hugs and congratulations. And then when I'm ready to turn up and do the rest of the program, I got my bride back, and she's free for me to finish her night. And then I try to put as much things together as possible. Like if I can get you to throw the bouquet, throw the garter, go cut the cake, do a toast. While I have you, I'm gonna do everything I can get out of you. And then if we get all of that out the way, that leaves you to actually enjoy your guests for the rest of the night.
That is really good because I've actually been to quite a few weddings before me and my husband renewed our vows in 10 years. And we're planning on having another one in 20. We're 17 years in now.
Ooh.
So this is what I will not do. I will not do it on my own my 20th. I would definitely be hiring somebody else. I learned my 10-year that the people that say that they love you, have your back, really don't.
Mhm.
And it was very extremely stressful, right? So have you ever been in a situation where you had to de-stress the bride, like it was times 10 times 20 a situation? And if so, can you tell America how frightening that can be
Right,
for a
right.
wedding?
I think that's every wedding. I get calls sometimes at like 1 in the morning, and it's not even about the wedding. Like when you're planning for so long, sometimes these people like they become your friends, your extended family type
Yeah.
thing. So they'll call me at like 1 in the morning with a real life problem. And I'm like, I'm just your wedding planner. I'm not the counselor. Like I want to help you, but those are the situations that make it worthwhile having someone on your side. Like I've called bridesmaids and kicked them out the wedding before. I've called and talked to mama and told her like we ain't doing it that way. You can wear your dress or you can stay home. Like that's another part of having that wedding planner behind you. So de-stressing the bride is basically just taking stuff off of her plate. The things that she's dealing with, she shouldn't be dealing with, because on her day, all she should be thinking about is walking down that aisle and marrying the love of her life. And if I can take anything off her plate, that's my job. That's what I'm there for.
Wonderful. And my absolute last question is it true that it's really good to go to those wedding conferences, like the ones that have like the different displays of how weddings are, and the cake and the wedding dresses and all that? Is it okay? Do you suggest to do things like that, or what is the first step for a bride to do?
I would definitely suggest going to expos and conferences for weddings, only because that's where you can get better visual ideas. A lot of people have stuff in their head, and it's a really like it's imagination. It's their imagination telling them exactly what they want, and some of that stuff not real. Like some of that stuff we can't find. Like you just thought of it. That's not a real thing. Like I could try to make it, but that's not real. But that gives you like in person like a feel of exactly what you actually would want on your wedding. And then
Mhm.
almost every vendor at expo does giveaways, from vacations to dresses to photo shoots to DJs. Like you can win stuff that takes something
Right.
off your plate. So I always tell brides, if you see one, go to it. That gives you a better idea of exactly what you would want, and then you can come back to me with a better game plan.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your expertise. I definitely probably will be calling you because who ain't doing it again is she. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it again by myself. So I definitely need somebody in the wedding planning situation that can handle some people. That can handle some things. And I definitely appreciate you coming on the show tonight, letting us know what you do. And please come back again because we would love to. We probably have more questions to ask you, but with our short little time that we have, we definitely want to, everybody to get their questions answered. So I'm going to either pass it back to Mr. Titus Glenn if we have any more questions.
Let me get these questions out the way so we can make sure that we
Yes,
answer
yes.
the audience. So we have another question. How much for a small intimate wedding, and what would be considered the count?
So small and intimate is an interpretation of the person, because I have a large family. So I would say small and intimate to me is about 75 to 100 people, because I can count that many people from my family that would attend, and I wouldn't have any friends or extra guests, maybe a few in there. But it depends on and basically people like to say, how much do you charge for the wedding? We base your wedding off of your budget. You come to us with a budget. Like, I want to stay under this number, and the count don't matter. Like the outcome will matter at the end based off of your budget. But I could do 200 people on your budget. It's just like, don't expect these big elaborate centerpieces if you had a $500 or $5,000 budget and you wanted 200 guests and I had to do 20 tables. And so basically small and intimate is up to the person. Like, it's gonna range, and prices is based off of you, not necessarily me. I'll tell you fees and things that I add, but basically your budget is your budget, and we usually work with almost all budgets.
Next question. Is there a separate process or planning difference when it comes to large events and intimate events?
Definitely. Way different. Basically, most small events, myself and an assistant can handle. I can get my assistant and we can knock a small event out. But a large event requires me a team. It requires more moving pieces. I have to have more vendors. I have more. It's just way more. It's more of a production. Like, it's the whole team putting a project together. So large events require way more than small intimate events.
Cool. Do you do destination weddings?
We do. My last one canceled, but we definitely do.
Okay. And then this last question. In your 16 years of event planning, is there anything in the past that hasn't gone out of style or that has reinvented itself?
Oh, everything has reinvented itself. So it just seems like it's just like clothes. It's just like hair. It just keeps recycling itself. It's forever changing, but it's forever coming back. So I can appreciate keeping up with the change, but then sometimes you just have to stick with the originals.
That's what's up. And I think that's all the questions that we have so far. So we'll give Madam Secretary her shine. And I think it's time for a little game. Is that what we're doing?
Hey.
You're on mute, and even though we would like you to stay on mute in order for us to continue, you have to go. You have to unmute yourself.
I'm gonna unmute as soon as you say sorry. All right, so I do have a game, and it's gonna be so interesting, and I'm excited to play this game. Are you excited for a game?
I am.
All right, so you know a lot about weddings. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a different version of Off the Dome, where you're gonna give me a movie title with the word wedding in it. There's so many movie titles, but I want to know. So I'm gonna give you a quick round, and I want you to give me your first top 10 weddings, movies with the word wedding or bride. I'll take bride as well.
Okay.
Go.
I'll go. Okay. The Wedding Singer, Wedding Crashers, Bridesmaids. Why can't I think of wedding movies? That's what I watch all day. Come
on.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, you can do this.
I know wedding movies.
When the door opens and the bride is crying, it's probably because of this man did it to her.
Father of the Bride.
There you go.
Oh God.
Come on, I know you know these.
Y'all,
Go to Medea, then go to Medea. Go to Medea.
my big family wedding. I don't know.
Okay.
You going black for real?
Really? Because like,
Come on. I don't want to buzz you. You a wedding planner. I'm about to buzz you.
oh, buzz me. I have
Come
no.
on. 5, 4. Give me 2 more. 3. Phone a friend. I want you to win. Phone a friend. Phone a friend.
I'm surprised they not texting me.
They put it in the
All
chat.
right.
Calling a friend.
They put it in the chat.
I'm not.
Right, that's your time. Titus, what
Okay.
does the chat say?
How did I get married? Jump in the broom. Best man.
The business is like one of my favorites.
Yes.
My
you
best
can do
friend's
about-
wedding.
Yep.
My best friend's wedding.
My best
I thought you were
friend's
gonna say my
married.
big fat Greek wedding.
I was I couldn't think of the full title.
Yes,
I knew
my
it was big fat, and I was like, I don't want to start it and not finish it.
Yes. Okay. So your top 2. Give me your top 2 wedding songs. And
Ooh.
if you sing, I want you to sing a portion of
Okay,
it.
well, he can't sing. That's gonna be a no. But Kiki, Wyatt, and Avant.
Okay.
Um,
My
and-
first love, right?
And then Spend My Life has to be like my all-time. Now listen, if I ever get married, they got to play all Luther. Because Luther got some wedding songs, hidden gems, but Spend My Life, that's just, I'm telling you, that's the waterworks song at weddings. They gonna start crying.
If it's done right.
Yeah.
I want to know what you think about the song. This is why I love you.
Major?
Yes.
I like it. I don't like it for weddings. I don't like it for brides coming down the aisle. I think it's too stop and go. It don't give me the flow love feel. I just like the look like she gliding up there to a man.
Yes. Okay, and the worst thing that has ever happened at the wedding.
Whew. Okay.
Not the prayer. What we
I hope these people not watching, but
no names. We're not giving no
yeah,
names.
no, definitely. I would never say a name nor a date. But so I had a bride that found out her groom slept with a stripper, like right before, like groom getting ready to walk to the altar, and then I'm ready to start, and cousin go tell the bride the news, and it's like all chaos.
Like right before the wedding starts.
Like we in a line, and I'm on the microphone cueing my people to open the door to let the groom walk in. Now y'all know grooms start the wedding, so I'm like 2 seconds from saying, and we go, and like all chaos. Like both families was going at it and crazy, but even crazier, they still walk down the aisle.
Wow.
Hey, listen, when we not doing this canceling no weddings, you gonna walk down that aisle.
Shut up. Wait, though. They walked down the aisle. How did that resolve?
Yeah, it was just like, man, it was one of those moments that you have to give them to work out. Like I couldn't even be in the moment. Like I couldn't mediate it or anything. I couldn't I had to give them like that one-on-one. Like nobody go in there. We gonna and then they gonna tell me if they want to go through or if we about to go home. Like I don't want nobody to open the door until they come out of it.
Was you sweating?
Sweating ain't the word. I think I had them to open the bar. Like they just open the bar.
Wow. So I want to know this too. Have you ever had to Uber somebody home? Like, have you ever had to take that responsibility where you was like, you got to go, or somebody kick somebody out like during reception because they too drunk?
Oh, That's a given. That's a normal thing. So most weddings come with security. Either I'm going to get security, or um I've taken people keys off the table, took people purses. Like, nah, I said, you ain't gonna make it. You ride with brother-in-law Jim or somebody, because you ain't like, I've always thought, like, we got to be responsible. I've had brides packed out of their wedding. So, but then that's the way it's supposed to be. That means she enjoyed her night.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your time. You were amazing. If you can show everybody your shirt, because it looked like you're wearing your own brand. And I love
Exactly.
that. There you go. Perfectly planned events. I love that. And if you need a spot in and you're close here in Dallas, I would love to assist you in a wedding. Just to come and be just enjoy the day and maybe help out a little bit, get some behind the scene type stuff. So
Now
just
let
my
me
little
tell
plug.
you, you said bridezillas. I'm a plannerzilla. Like, you can ask anybody on my
I want
team.
to see.
We don't play no games. Like, when I say go, I don't want to hear no talk back. It's straight. Hey, with somebody trusted their day in my hand, I'm gonna make sure it comes off without a hitch.
And you call it
And
a
one more question. Are you from New Orleans?
No, I get that all the time. I'm from Texas.
Okay, you have a Louisiana accent. Go
I
ahead.
get it.
Titus, go ahead, take it away.
Y'all, we have really enjoyed this show. Like, before we get out of here, if you could just share everybody your handles, how to get a hold of you, if they want to plan an event, if they have more questions, etc.
So basically, perfectly planned events on TikTok, Facebook, and Snapchat. But if you're trying to book, the easiest way to go is to the Facebook page. It has a book link where you can just either send inquiries, trying to get a feel. I do consultations for free. So if you want to come sit down and just figure out if I'm the right fit for you, I'll love to meet with you and see if I can do something to make your day even more special.
Cool. Well, you heard it here, y'all. Make sure you tag a friend who's thinking about a wedding so they can get the information and just even experience Terrence in his element. I'm really like fascinated about what you do, and you can tell that you're passionate about it by the way that you talk about it, the way that you come across. So again, guys, make sure that you sharing, tagging people in this video from tonight just to make people aware of this gift, this event planner right here. So y'all, that has been our show. We're going to log off, but you know how we do. If you need somebody to do your lashes, you need somebody to do your makeup, you need somebody to do your hair, if you need somebody to put your fit together, if you need somebody to, what else you do, friend? Pick your nose, buy your
Cards.
groceries.
No, don't do that. She won't do that. Cards, flyers, a support, life coach, encourager.
Oh,
Yes, all that.
Yeah.
Motivational speaker.
Listen, if you need somebody, you got any available men that think my friend is already fine, right? But if you want somebody to just, you feel like, you want to talk to her,
You trying to have a
inbox me,
perfectly planned
because
wedding.
you gotta go through me first. Go through me first, right? Because we gotta make sure you legit, and then we'll introduce you. You know.
Okay.
All right, then if you got, Wicked Eye Productions in the house, if you need somebody to, if you need somebody to sing at your wedding, your bar mitzvah, listen, nowadays, I've been wanting to say this for the last couple of weeks. I think, it's kind of weird, but if you need somebody to sing at somebody's funeral, hey, give it your, give it your, no, Takara, we're not doing that.
If you want somebody to cry at your funeral, no, if you want to hire a crier, I can't fight it.
Are we hiring criers? Really?
I feel like there may be some money in that.
They used to hire criers. They used to hire mourners.
Perfectly planned. You will contract us out, right?
hey, I can get that organized.
I in my spirit.
Yeah, so give it your girl Takara. If you need some administrator, we got the dopest administrator with TTNT. We're working on some stuff. Give it your girl Takara. Let it help you out. Bless your life. And if you need a dope song, come to Pen and Heart. Pen and Heart writing session with Titus Glenn every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. If you want to allow me to coach you, listen, this is the space that I've been gifted. I don't say that arrogantly. I say that because I'm walking boldly in my purpose here in the earth. So y'all,
We are walking boldly.
we are walking boldly. So go to titusglenn.com, get your Lyrics Matter shirt. Go get the new single, New Beginning. Be on the lookout for more songs getting ready to be released, maybe soon. Just be on the lookout for Titus Glenn. So that's what's up, y'all. Thank you for watching us, and we will see you guys.
Hold on, I got one more announcement. And your girl got a book on Amazon. It's called Note. So Tamara Stevens, just put Tam Stevens. It'll pop up on Amazon. Go get that notebook. And it says Note and it has this on it. Yes, and that's me. Go get it. Whatever, Titus. Out of my book, baby. Okay.
Oh, is there any more church announcements?
No. Not that
Not
I think
yet.
of.
Listen.
Wait, show your shirt one more time. Show your shirt one more time. Perfectly planned events. Okay. There's multiple ones.
All right,
on TikTok,
fam. Reach out and touch somebody. You grabbing somebody's hand? Reach out and touch.
Turn the lights off.
Turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Somebody.
All right.
Yeah.
And we about to end, y'all. Have a good night. God bless you. Good night.
That's gonna be at your funeral. That's gonna be the funeral song.
Make this world a better place.
If you had a singer like that at the wedding, somebody like that at the wedding.
All the time. Like, pull the cord. Turn the whole sound system off.
Wow. Y'all, for real, we out. We'll see y'all next week.